Yes, what's going on, everybody? Cavs are back. We got Steven in Nick's hat. He's ready to go. Justice here. How's everybody doing?
I'm doing great, man. I just want to give a special shout out to Juju Watkins. You feel me? Getting major buckets and about to get our own documentary series. Come
Yeah.
on.
Nice.
They rolling out the red carpet for my son. That's my first child right there. Come on.
This is not on the agenda, but I saw Kelsey Mitchell, the backcourt running mate of Caitlin Clark,
Hell
did
yeah.
one of those Players Tribune pieces that was like it was about losing her father at the beginning of the season, and it was really well written. Like you guys should check it out. But there was definitely like I love this team. I can't believe what we accomplished. Probably going to be playing somewhere else next year. It was a lot of that. So I'm sure everyone will needle that apart, pick that apart. But I was kind of bummed out. I love like that Kelsey Mitchell, Caitlin Clark it was fire. It was like just instant offense all the time.
Yeah, it was definitely fun. But I guess she just probably want more money, or she just want to be like the star of the team. Because imagine if it's your team, right? Even with Aaliyah Boston, it was still her team, and then like a rookie comes in, it's like, damn, now I'm like on the back burner. Like, you know what I mean? They're not even going out doing fun little dances. It's just Kate, Lexi, and Aaliyah. I'm like, damn, y'all can't even invite Kelsey?
Yeah. Also, state of Indiana.
For sure.
Kelsey could be trying to angle to like, hey, I'm available. What is it? Not exhibition, the new franchise.
Unrivaled. Oh wait, I see what you're saying. Yeah. No, you mean like gold, like the Valkyries, the gold.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because they gotta have a bag ready.
That's right. That's right.
Have a bag ready.
That was fun. I wasn't expecting to start with that, but I like that. Do we have any early show banter? Do we have any, Steve, you balling at all? Do we have anybody got any bits?
I'm not gonna lie, right? This weekend I had a little day off. I was like, yo, should I play ball? And I proceeded because, like, once again, my apartment is legit in front of the court. I walked out and I had the urge, like I was like, ooh, I want a ball. Then I looked and it was just dudes doing mad tweens, hezzies, in hoodies. And I was like, oh, fuck out of here. Nah, I'm good. Let me get back in the house, bro. Let me get on Netflix or something. I was like, nah, y'all doing all the tween behind the back. I said, yo, I know y'all don't live on this block. I never seen y'all. This is the first time I seen y'all moving like N1 mixtape. I said, nah, I can't do this.
I was going for a walk the other day down by Astoria Park, and there's some cords down like on the water. It's like beautiful. You're like the city and the bridge in the background. It's really nice. And I was like, man, I would be so nice to play ball right now. And then I was walking by them playing, and it was just a lot of and I was like, oh, I don't know.
Yo, once you hear the sound effects, you're like, oh no, I'm good.
I'm not trying to battle for offensive boards.
Nah, hell no.
I will say I did hoop on Sunday in my little organized men's game. And your boy was I gotta apologize to everybody in the game for my behavior. I was a grade A certified crash out for 2 hours straight. Terrible body language. You see that Auburn dude? Did you see a clip of that dude on Auburn who got into a fight on the plane who was just in the corner while his teammates were hitting threes looking tight? That's how I was walking around the court. I was, it's wild because I'm a jokey dude. Like I missed like 3 layups, and like my homie Chris was joking with me, and then by the end of the run, he just stopped talking to me because my energy was that. It was crazy.
But, he knew you wasn't locked. You wasn't locked in. Every time I play ball with Justin, you locked in. He knew you wasn't locked in. I'll never forget when I invited Justin to play ball. We run in a game, and he go down 3 courts to warm up. Yeah. My homies is like, yo, your boy is tripping. 3 courts down? Yo, Justin, you remember that? Then he was trying to dunk it. You remember
that? Yeah. Hey, I will say before the last game, towards the end of the run after I lost, I was on the sideline doing burpees.
Like you're just trying to scare people at that point. You're just trying to scare people. Because honestly, if I did see that, I would sub. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not trying to play ball with anybody doing burpees. Also, I hate that I said this into existence. Patrick reminding everyone that I have to find the senior league soon. I did say that once we turned 40, we would join a 40 and over league, which I'm sure there's got to be some specific.
There's specific ones. Also, You know, you could be a timeless torch at the New York Liberty game.
I know.
Oh, that's more fire.
No,
That's more fire.
I
That's
mean,
more fire.
this is inside 89 Cavs right now because I don't know how many people know this person, but I refuse to join until Amanda Giobi gets on because that is her. No one has been created more to be a timeless torch than our friend Amanda Giobi.
That's a real baller.
That is a real baller. That is a real
mid range is crazy. Mid range is crazy.
I saw somebody who hasn't been here in a while that just said his NBA Top Shot's still worth nothing. Thanks. Been 2 years since I logged in. Yeah.
Whoa.
That's great. Hey, my man saw Bitcoin go up and he was like, "Let me check all my assets."
That ass. That was crazy.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Shout out Rich Buddy.
Oh, that was funny. All right, let's get into it. Should we talk some Cup stuff? Did you guys watch last night? Was anybody locked in with it, or was it more just kind of picking and choosing from what was going on?
Yeah, boy, I was at work and I had all the games streaming. And fellas, I think right now Pat Riley should blow that team up. Yo, for real. Like for real. Like, yo, if the East is very up and down right now. Philadelphia's trash. Yo, do you know how crazy the East is? In third place is the Orlando Magic, and Pablo not there. That's insane. He needs to get rid of this team because they look a mess. Terry Rozier looked crazy. Tyler Hero's trying to play 2K. This shit, yo, Jimmy Butler is injured, but he got enough time to buy some fucking donuts. Yo, come on, bro. You in Detroit buying donuts, getting Fago. Yo, bro, rest. What are we doing? Yo, blow this team up, guys. Come on. Am I tripping?
I mean, I feel like, Justin, you should weigh in on this just because you were the direct benefit of what went down last night. And we should also say Tyler Hero's playing his ass off right now.
Yeah.
Like, he's been incredible.
That's what I saw. So I had like 2 shows, back-to-back shows, and a concert yesterday. So I saw basically no games other than the very end of the game we'll talk about, the Warriors Mavs. But I was watching I was like trying to keep track of the score on my phone. I saw like 89 to 103 for the Pistons with maybe 5 minutes to go. I'm like, yeah, there we go. We're beating the Heat. And then I turn it back on and I see what is it, like 112. And then you see, just look at the box score, just Tyler Hero 3, Tyler Hero 3, Tyler Hero 3, Tyler Hero 3. So I thought it was over. I fully give up on the game. Then some people start texting me, yo, what the fuck?
It was crazy.
They came back. And then I saw how they won. I had only saw the Duren thing. And I was like, maybe it went to double overtime. But that fake timeout, my boy, that's beautiful. That never happens on the side I'm rooting for. Also, that Jalen Rose was there too. So they just cut into Jalen Rose looking honestly high at his mind. But
do you think Chris Webber is just like so pissed off? Like, just because anytime this happens, no one brings up another example.
Those Google search trends probably just spike up every time.
It's just like, God damn, every single time. Yeah, that was crazy. I mean, shout out to Detroit too, man. They're fun. Like, how are you feeling, Justin? Like, is there hope?
They've been in basically all of their games. Like, there's been some stinkers there, but they have been in basically all their games. They're fun to watch, which last year, I'm telling you, they were not. It was pretty bad. And they would get destroyed in the second half of games. This one, they're falling apart in the fourth quarter, like a normal bad young team. But this is like a good example of them like learning and winning. I'm happy, man. I'm happy that it's like worthwhile to see them play. Honestly, Jalen Duren making a big play on Bam,
right?
He's gonna be back for 2 straight games after this, just because that's how he's operating right now. But somebody pick up the slack. Malik Beasley. I'm a Malik Beasley fan now. That's
all right.
Hey. No. Look. If I became a Rodney Stuckey fan for 3 straight seasons, I can ride with Malik Beasley for 10 games.
Yeah, I forgot he existed.
You just got the Thompson twin back too. Asar Thompson got cleared to play, which is like kind of exciting. We're gonna talk about Bam for a second though. Bam MIA, man. Like, I don't know what's happening with him. And I know he ended up finishing with, I think, 20 and 12 last night. So if you just look at the box score, you're like, it's not bad. He was like 8 for 13, I think, from the field. If you're 8 for 13, you should be 10 for 18. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're that kind of guy, you should be taking more shots and not like turning around at Nikola Jovic, who like got his nose busted last night, or like whatever, like just it must be such a frustrating experience for Miami fans. And then Jimmy, we're already doing the Jimmy thing where he, plays one game, sits 3 games, plays one game, sits 2 games. Like,
and that's what I'm telling you. He like Bam is confused because he don't know whether to put the rock up or play some goddamn defense. He's stuck in the middle because Jimmy out here buying fucking donuts. I'm telling y'all, Pat Riley need to be like, all right, we're not gonna go back to the finals with this shit and just blow it up. It's time. It's time.
Yeah. Hold on real quick. Weisberg just said, just looked up C-Web's analytics, a really big spike, over 100 searches for Weber's name around 10 p.m. last night.
Damn.
Man. You know who's not confused with Jimmy missing time is Tyler Hero, though. I mean, Hero has no problem getting shots up right now.
No, and they need that. That team doesn't really like work if there isn't a guy.
Mm-hmm.
And Tyler Hero is not a guy. I think he's kind of proven like he's not gonna be your number one dude, but he can get buckets. So if you can get buckets and bunches for a couple games until Jimmy gets back, you're gonna hang around. Also, like you said, the East is bad and they're well coached.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what they do. I don't know like what the blow it up move would be. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know who would be targeting Jimmy right now. I don't know who, I don't even know what the move would look like. And I don't know if Pat Riley is also built like that to blow it up. But I'm with you. I mean, their only path forward right now is the same thing as the Bucks and the Sixers, and that they look around the Eastern Conference and they're like, oh, it's a dog shit conference. Like, if we win 3 games in a row, we get home court in the playoffs. Like, I made this stupid joke on Twitter, but I was saying, and since we're talking about the Emirates Cup, I think we should only call the Western Conference the Emirates Cup, and the Eastern Conference should be like Frontier Airlines Cup. Like, they shouldn't get the full Emirates Cup because it's like Giannis playing against the Raptors, and he was kind of like, that game was bad.
Hold on. Did you see him get yammed on? Who was that yammed on him?
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah. Who got did? Let me check his name. Bruno Fernando.
Bruno Fernando?
Bruno Fernando baptized Giannis.
I love that.
I would never go back to Toronto after that, bro. Baptized them, dog.
But between that game, the Celtics losing to Atlanta, which we should, just touch upon for a second, which, I mean, no one took you think the Celtics took a big L last night? You know who took an L? Trae Young. Sure. Trae Young didn't play. There's no Bogdanovich, no DeAndre Hunter, Dyson Daniels. I mean, if you want to go back and look at that trade between DeJounte Murray and the Pelicans for Dyson Daniels, do you know 3 straight games with 6 or more steals for Dyson Daniels?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Man. He's like, and this is like, what, is his second season? I thought it was third.
Third, second or third. Yeah, because he was with the Pelicans for a couple years, I thought. I think this was his 3rd year.
All right, ESPN is saying second, but then also 2002. But he was like a G League dude. So, like, this is about the time when it starts. If it's gonna happen, like, this is the earliest when they start making a turn. And he's looking nice. He's looking. Maybe they knew, and they were like, get DeJounte out here.
Yeah,
no, for real.
It's the second team that's done that with DeJounte.
It's insane, yo. It's insane.
Hey, put respect on DeJounte.
Nah, we gotta put a little respect on him. We gotta
if you ever see DeJounte pull up to a game, see what he's pulling up with.
Oh.
they gotta be something crazy, right?
I mean, that was it's Summer League. I'll never forget. That was one of the best Summer League experiences of being like, oh, there's DeJounte Murray, and there's DeJounte Murray's friend. It was a lot of friend. It was a lot of friend.
Salute to you, bro.
Salute to my man.
Steve, we should talk Warriors, right? Did you tune into the return of Klay?
Okay, so to everybody that's a casual fan, this is the basketball game you wanted to watch. There was absolutely no defense, and there was so much trash talking. When Curry did the tween in Derek Lively's face and Jaden, and he was like, "This is my shit. You left. This is my shit." I was like, "Yo, this game is crazy." But shout out to Steve Kerr and Jason Kidd for not giving a fuck about defense because it was impressive. back doors, letting people go straight to the lane, wide open three. Luka was doing shit that even makes sense. Like, he was trying to like cross people up, and he was like, yo, no one's guarding me. I'm gonna just take this stupid shot. I never see nothing like it. It was beautiful. It was a great game, and I'm happy Curry won. I think the Warriors, I think the roster looks a little shaky, but he's talking to them in a certain manner that they're just doing well. Do I think they could keep this up? Probably not, but it's cool right now in this moment.
Do they keep winning, man? They're not 9-2, I think.
9-2.
Yeah,
they're tied, right? They're tied for the top spot, right?
Yeah. They're with the Thunder. Also, real quick, shout out Tesla for a little super chat. Said the Fernandez family will be hearing about that dunk on Giannis for generations. That really like legit would be such a sick move for a guy who was like a fringe rotation player to dunk on an all-star and then just retire. Like,
hey, look. He's already got his icebreaker question for the rest of his life. He's good.
That's so good. But I liked about that game last night that Klay was good. Like, I think there was a part of me that was nervous that he was going to suck. And I'm sure people will show the hot, like he missed a couple of threes that were like real ugly, but he went 6 for 12 from 3. Like, that's a good Klay game. But yeah, I can't believe Golden State's good. I got to take a huge L, man. I was like, okay, Buddy Hield, congrats.
I mean, to be fair, it's a lot of Buddy Hield, DeAnthony Melton, like Trace Jackson Davis. There's a lot of faith in the team. You're like, they didn't look so hot, but it's working. It's working, and Steph is still Steph. Then Klay hit a lot of his threes late. I think a lot in the fourth, and Klay hit the back-to-back and did the shimmy.
Yeah,
right? And you knew from that moment. That's
the
wrong move, man.
You
know better than this. You know better than this.
That was like such a dumb move. I get it was fun. It was fun. And do you think Steph still says like, what was he saying? It was like you should have never left or don't
something like
leave
that.
Here. Yeah. Don't leave here. I get it. I get what he's saying. But like, I don't know. I still want there to be love between them. You know what I mean? As long as they hugged after, I'm okay.
But if you really homies, you talking your best shit to
That's
your homie.
For sure.
Because it's like it's gonna be love. So like I'm not talking to you like this in normal life. Right here, I'm giving you straight cash shit.
For real.
It was wild that within 10 seconds of tip, Klay had Steph on the block. Like that was the wildest thing.
You gotta love it.
Because Klay's never in the post and Steph's never defended in the post. It's like, what is happening right now? Honestly, I watched that clip like 3 times this morning too of him getting introduced. And now I'm a sucker for that stuff. Like that got me. It was cool. It was weird seeing him in a Maverick. Like it hasn't been weird seeing him in a Mavs jersey in every other game, but that game specifically was like weird seeing him in it.
Yeah, everyone with the little hats. I love that. That was fire. That was fire.
It's dope they got to show love to him, and they also beat him.
It's
kind of like, oh yeah, we got rid of you. We good, but like, thank you. We still love you, Klay.
But
I'm surprised at the end. Just real quick about that game. At the end of the game, one that they didn't prevent Derek Lively from getting switched on to Steph Curry because when the Warriors were running all those pick and rolls at the top of the key, it's like if you give the center, he's gonna step back and hit this. And as soon as they rotated, Steph Curry promptly went back and dropped it in. And I think Luka took a bad shot at the end of the game. If you can take that trash ass 3, just give it to Klay and let him take that, man.
Right. And Luka hasn't been right. I mean, that's been the problem, right? Like Luka, his numbers still look okay if you look at it, but I think he was like 2 for 10 from 3 or something like that last night. Like he hasn't looked good. I'm not like worried about Dallas, but I'm not surprised they're 500 right now. You know who I am a little nervous about though? Speaking of last night's tournament games, cool. Chauncey Billups and the Portland Trailblazers took it to the Minnesota Timberwolves last night. Like it wasn't close. It was like a 20-point game. And Anthony Simons got hurt in the first 5 minutes. So just make up some names because they played 18 minutes. They played 18 minutes last night for the
Ibu, Bonton, Keegan Murray's little bro.
Rayon Rupert.
Rayon Rupert is crazy.
Did Dwap Reef make it? Also, it was the return of Time Lord. Robert Williams went
nuts. He's doing all right. He's doing all right, man.
9 for 10. Just getting
I
off.
do feel like Knicks fans, like diehard Knicks fans, watch that game just kind of like this. See, are you enjoying Julius Randle?
You know what's crazy though? That our trade not working out for us, so we can't even hate. We can't even hate.
No,
I know. Good.
Like the boring analysis is probably that they traded so late in off season that they're both just gonna kind of like figure it out throughout the season.
Absolutely.
But it is when it's looking bad, baby. It's they don't look fun sometimes, and it's like as good as the story has been Anthony Edwards from 3, but it's not been enough. Like it was just Anthony Edwards and Naz Reid yesterday, basically.
And it's probably too soon, but it is kind of nuts that they traded all of those assets to get Rob Dillingham, who I think has played 3 minutes of NBA basketball.
He did for real. He did like a really nice crossover, and he went to the lane, and like Anthony Edwards was doing a Harlem Shake, and I never seen him play after that. I'm dead serious. I never seen him. That was crazy.
Dude, I haven't heard the Harlem Shake in forever.
He was doing some crazy shit.
Yeah, I thought you getting more of him. I thought we see more Terrence Shannon.
Dude, that was the coolest player to watch at Summer League. He was throwing everything he did was a highlight in Summer League. Should we talk Knicks for a little bit? We had the return of Joel Embiid, and he looked like he had the same workout regimen that I had.
I'm not even lying to you. I'm not even trying to be disrespectful. They should just be like, "Yo, bro, stay home." He looked lost. He was like 3 out of 14. It was horrible. He was terrible.
He ran into Miles McBride, and he fell down like Marlowe hit him.
For real. He looked lost.
And I mean, even his teammates turned around and looked at him. We'll help you up, but what's going on, man?
Do you like you say you should sit him down? Like, man, I get you just traded for Paul George, but like, at what point are you like, man, we need you to have a career after this season? Just take a year off or something.
Like they just extended him too, so like his contract is like just starting now.
But when they extended him, was it before he got banged up? Because I feel like for real, like I don't think he's being lazy. I think for real he's banged up. Like he looked crazy on the court. So I think like if Nick Nurse, you're a smart enough dude, bro, to be like, hey man, you don't have to go on the court. We're gonna figure something out. We're gonna flip something because I don't think he could keep playing ball like this. You know what I'm saying? It's very alarming for me at least.
Yeah, Nick Nurse is too. Oh God, I'm sorry.
Now I was just saying we need a good Embiid. We need a good troll. Also putting 30 and 10 at center. It's fun. The league is more fun when he's good, but it's rough right now.
And that's what was hilarious after the game. I don't know if you guys saw this quote, but he was like, "Man, I want to play tomorrow." And which he did an interview like 3 weeks ago that was like, well, I'm not playing back-to-backs. I'm focused on being healthy and ready for April. He plays one game and he's like, I got to play tomorrow. He's not. He is not playing tonight.
Of course not.
Neither is Paul George. And neither they ruled out Drummond too. They've got no Maxey right now. So get ready. It's going to be TikTok and Yabusele.
Yeah.
McCain is cold though.
McCain has been nice.
McCain is cold though. Yeah. My man A24, that's my guy.
My man
It's the TikTok. I'm fucking with him.
I also love too because I was looking at the injury stuff for tonight, and the Sixers announced all of these guys are out, and then all of a sudden Evan Mobley's sick, and they were like, "Oh, game time decision for Evan Mobley," and I think the Cavs were looking at it, and they're like, I don't think we need to play Mobley tonight. You want a night off? Like Kyle Lowry has to play 35 minutes tonight. You want to take a break? Was there a? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. No. Go. At this point, I think Philadelphia. My bad. I think Philadelphia is entering the Cooper Flag sweepstakes, man. All of these teams that are fired just enter the Cooper Flag sweepstakes, bro. Let's just go for it. Him in Milwaukee. That would be crazy.
Oh man.
Him in Philadelphia, that would be kind of crazy, yo.
Yeah. Good luck losing more games than the Utah Jazz, though. Danny Ainge isn't messing around this year. Danny Ainge said, "Hey, we're here to lose."
Yo, he went back to his hometown to be like, yo, just play ass right now. Just be ass.
I will say, look, I haven't been the most active, but I haven't heard the name Lauri Markkanen once.
No, he's already taken a week off. He's already had he's got the same back I got right now, where he was like, man, I'm taking a week off.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Was any other Emirates Cup games from last night you want to hit? I mean, we kind of talked about most of them, I think.
We talked about the ones that were good. The other ones were kind of like blowouts or whatever games, but
yeah,
those three was definitely top notch.
Yeah.
So there's 3 more games, right? Throughout every Tuesday.
It's Tuesday and Friday. So it goes Friday will be the next round of them, and then and then I think it's Tuesday, Friday. I think it's 3 full weeks of it.
Okay.
And then the semifinals are like December 14th or 15th, and then the finals or whatever that Tuesday is. So it's probably going to be right now. It looks like it might be Toronto versus Detroit.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, not Toronto, Milwaukee. No, the Toronto lost that game, but Detroit and Atlanta. That's
no. But while we're here, you don't think it's time for some dick talk?
Oh yeah, dude, it is. Dude, he is the. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I mean, he's the pros outside of Wemby. He's the second most exciting sophomore in the NBA right now.
He's outscoring Wemby right now.
Yes.
Yo, I just want to know who gave him the pep talk, because he's not moving the same. He's moving like he got a little swagger to him. Like
he's attacking.
I seen him do a pullback. I said, when was this Grady last year?
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
No, that's my like NBA white lens, where I'm just like, they put this guy in the corner, let him Steve Novak the shit out of this, let him just knock down some threes, and then he comes out there and he's just like slicing and dicing.
Yeah, he's killing it. He's killing it.
Kirk Goldsberry, I was listening to Kirk Goldsberry. I forget it might have been on the Bill Simmons podcast today, and he said that depending on what quarter it is, Grady Dick's face is a different color, which I thought was hilarious.
I never even peeped that.
And then he's like huffing and puffing, turns red. I thought that was really funny. But yeah, man, he's been awesome.
He's like, y'all talking Cooper Flag. Y'all better put some respect on it.
You already got your white knight, baby.
I'm not kidding. I bet that has like put a little bit of fire under some asses, or they just like, nah, man, I'm gonna be the best one though.
They starting Braun now? They starting him over there in Nuggets? Nah, I gotta be the coldest. I gotta be the coldest.
Dude, that group chat gotta be crazy.
RJ Barrett sending him text message of Austin Reeves. Look at his numbers. All right, nah, fuck that.
There was this great clip going around today where I think RJ Barrett got in the way of a pass that was supposed to go to Ochai Agbaji. And like the play ended, there was a timeout. They were sitting on the bench. Somebody was talking to Agbaji, and then RJ like kind of taps him on the shoulder, looks him in the eye, and he was like, "I'm sorry, man." like really apologized for like getting, and it had like a smile on his face, but it was like a funny moment where I was like, man, these are the best vibes for a team that sucks. Like this team is going nowhere. They're going to win like 19 to 22 games or whatever. But I love that they had like that. It was like a good moment. I was like, good for RJ too. I want RJ's success. I know. I just like, I don't know. I like rooting for him. Tesla 2 saying Masai strikes again. Wow, like Paul George, but a better shooter. That was the Grady Dick comp right there.
There must be another.
Tesla's crazy.
Oh wow, that's
crazy. He's smoking whatever they smoking up in Canada, because that's wild, bro.
That's Toronto hopium right there.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's crazy. But fellas, the next topic we have, I think it's a very, very great topic, because a lot of people are saying the Cleveland Cavaliers are a fluke team. And we've seen so many teams watching basketball have one great season and fall from grace. What do you guys think are the best one season wonder teams?
All right. Do you have one ready? Like, do you have one locked in? Do you want?
I'm not gonna lie. I got a couple.
I wrote a couple down too. But if you had one you were excited about, I feel like
I don't know if y'all gonna agree with this one. I think the 2002 Sacramento Kings, because after that they was kind of ass, and then they blew up. But
Wait, did
what?
Did they win the title in 2002?
Nah. Western Conference Finals. They lost. They never won.
Oh, okay. I think
Yeah.
all right. When I was thinking of this, I thought they had to have won the title. Okay. All right. I'm back.
Or you could the most famous one season wonder team I would say is probably the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mike Jeff Teague, Kyle yeah. 2015.
Oh, that Kings one's great. Steve.
But you know which one I really fucked with though? I fucked with the Denver Nuggets 2009. That team was actually like cold, like Billups. It was Billups, Aaron Aflalo, Carmelo,
Ty Lawson. Was Ty Lawson on that team?
He might have been off the bench. Because they definitely had Billups starting. And I thought that team was fun. Like J.R. Smith, the sixth man, that team was crazy. But once they got up to Kobe in the Western Conference Finals, it was over. And then Carmelo ended up going to the Knicks. But that team is crazy.
Wait, hold on. I knew the Kings didn't win the title. I thought the reason I said that was I thought they had to have won the title. I misunderstood the assignment. I fucked up. All right, my bad. But I knew the Kings didn't win the title.
Come on, Mike Z knows ball.
Yeah.
2004 Minnesota Timberwolves. First place, KG gets MVP. And then after that, they never made the playoffs.
That's good.
That's
good.
Y'all remember that? That was when Wally Zerbiak made the All-Star.
Come
on, bro. Won the All-Star season, baby.
MSG Network legend, Wally Zerbiak. So I'll throw this one out there, even though I guess I did it wrong because they did win the title. But what year was it? 2010, 2011. Hold on, let me pull it up. The Dallas Mavericks. Yeah, 2011 Dallas Mavericks.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Right? Because they like that was the only time. And I guess that's also connected to the We Believe Warriors, which is another good one. But I was just thinking about how like if they don't win that title, like the whole Dirk conversation is so different now, right? Now, every time we see Dirk, everyone's like, I fucking love that guy. That guy's the best, whatever. I think the conversation would be a little bit different if they didn't go on that run in 2011. I feel like that like changes things quite a bit. And it also like probably should be making fun of Mark Cuban more for not getting Dirk in position to get more of those. Like they just immediately weren't contenders after that year. They got rid of like Tyson Chandler and all that stuff. But yeah, I like that one. I like that.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, y'all remember the 2008 New Orleans Hornets? Y'all remember that?
That's the CP3 one, right?
Yo,
David West?
David West, bro, he almost won MVP. It was it was him or Kobe. And I was like, yo, they're gonna be so cold. Like I thought they was gonna be the new Spurs. Real shit. I was like, yo, they're gonna be so fire. And then the next year, 7th place. I said, oh my God.
Yeah. Oh, that's right too. That was when they played in OKC because of Hurricane Katrina, right?
Yep.
Oh, I totally forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that was a good. That team was fire. I don't know what the fuck happened, but
yeah.
Look, mine is cheap, but I'm taking those. What is it? 2019, 2020, the Raptors, the Kawhi Raptors.
Yeah.
Wait. Y'all think the year after they was
okay, but I mean, like they were a championship contender with Kawhi, and once he was gone, they were a fine NBA team.
Yeah.
So I mean, just like as a team that like could compete for a championship with Kawhi, yes, but without him, they were fine. But
they was
on NBA TV after that, man.
Yeah, they took the Celtics to 7 games in the bubble, bro. I don't know about that. I don't know about that one.
You made Tesla mad. You made Tesla mad. The guy who compared Grady Dick to Paul George is not happy now. He's not happy.
I'm not showing the records.
Tesla no ball. Now he no ball. Pardon me. What about 2023 Sacramento Kings? Like the beam.
Oh yeah.
They haven't been up to shit since, my guy.
Dude, they're such a weird team. They're kind of like opposite of Phoenix right now, where they're still in a lot of close games, but they're losing them.
Yeah,
they're just like losing all those close games. Yeah, I know that's a weird one. I had another one up here. I actually had Toronto up there too, Justin. So
you guys are crazy. You guys are crazy.
I'm with you. What about? Hold on. There was another one that I wanted to throw up. Who was it? I feel like no, because they were in it a couple of years. Like the Dwight Howard Magic teams, I feel like they just had one real run with like Hedo.
The next year they were second place. They had like
Yeah.
more. They were solid. They were solid.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. They still were.
Oh, 2006 Miami Heat. That shit was insane. That shit was
Yeah.
insane.
Shout out the referees.
2006 Miami Heat. They
Yo.
won. What was it? 11 games in 2007. That shit
Mm.
was insane. Yo.
Yeah, that was that. I didn't really. Yeah, that wasn't fun.
No,
That wasn't a fun
man.
time as a Pistons fan. And you're like,
Nah.
it's over.
Yeah, that was bad.
Oh, Bron and Wade, it's over.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I'm trying to think of other like some 90s weird runs that we had in there. But I feel like all of them were, I feel like in the 90s, and maybe I'm wrong, in the chat can correct me, but I feel like everybody went on like 2 or 3 runs. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't just like a 1-year wonder type thing. And maybe because there was less like player movement during that time too. So like there was a little bit more continuity with the teams. But like even like this, like I was thinking about the Seattle Supersonics because they only had like 1 finals run. But they were always like pretty competitive.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, I have a team that's, I don't know. Maybe this doesn't fall in a 1-year wonder because they were good outside of this, but this season was their like it was like their best they've been, and that's the 2011 Bulls when Derrick Rose's MVP season.
Mm-hmm.
That team was like, oh, they might be like a dynasty, and like everything felt great watching that team. Also having a run against everybody in the world on the Miami Heat.
Right.
That's a good one. That was sad. That was very sad.
That was sad. I also feel like we talk about Joakim Noah differently if those injuries didn't happen to Derrick Rose. Like I think we talk about it more like Draymond Green without the hurting teammates.
100%. I agree 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anybody. Again, I was trying to like dig deeper into the 90s, but I feel like again, like the Jazz made a couple runs, the Sonics made a couple runs, the Shaq Magics.
I got one. 1999 Knicks.
Oh yeah, excellent. That's great.
1999 Knicks was crazy because after that it was just normal.
Yeah,
it was just there. They was just there. You know what I'm saying?
And wait, no, Rick Pitino did not have a good season with the Celtics. I don't think. Did
he?
No. That team started with Ron Mercer and Chauncey Billups. That was like I think he took over for those draft picks. I'm pretty sure. No, I like that. Oh, also, White Pepper said, what about Memphis from 2 years ago? Maybe it's like too early to say that, but yeah, I mean they were the 2 seed, and then they were kind of everybody got hurt.
It feels like if they're good this year, it's just like everybody's playing.
Yeah. We got to see the way it weighs out because if they're terrible this season, then Mike is definitely 100% correct. But they might be all right.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be terrible though. I mean, they're like 7-4 right now, or 7.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're rolling. They're doing all right.
Yeah, and they've been without Ja too. Let's if there's no other teams there, we can always like bounce back to it too if anybody comes up with one. But should we talk about Bronny a little bit because I know that was in the news today where he. According to, I believe, Brian Windhorst of the Hoop Collective of ESPN, he was the one who reported on it. And then it was a full podcast with Dave McMenamin and Kevin Pelton. So if you want to go listen to it, that came out today. But and Windhorst was kind of a little bit tougher on it than he typically is because usually he is, God, I can only think of the word blowing. I was trying to think of something else, but the Lakers. I can't come up with anything else. But so Bronny's only playing in home games. He's only playing in the home South Bay games for the G League. He won't be traveling with the away team. Just kind of wild, right? Like I haven't seen anybody come to the defense of this being like, this makes total sense.
Yeah, I'm just not really understanding how he's going to develop if he's only playing home games. And like, also it's like, why is LeBron like cool with that? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't you want? Did LeBron believe in his son? This is the real question. Did he believe in his son, or did he want to just flex? That's what I need to know, because it looks like you just wanted to be like, yo, take the photo. I'm here playing the game with my son. I'm like Ken Griffey. Fuck y'all, because yo, you're not helping your son get any better doing stupid shit like this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's so confusing, right? Like why, and like why would Bronny agree to it? Now the bullshit thing that they said today, or that Dave McMenamin, the way he said it was that it was like, or maybe it was Pelton. One of them said that it was that he would like to see more data, like how many G League two-way guys do this, only play with their home team, because by being just with the home team, you get to practice more in the facility with the coaches, whatever. But I think the bigger thing is it's like they fly commercial. And so it's like Bronny on a United Airlines flight to Grand Rapids, you know, and stuff like, and maybe they're trying to avoid things like that, which I get, but it's also the NBA, and you're trying to, you want your, like, this is if you were the Los Angeles Lakers, this is an asset. You want your assets to appreciate, right? You want him to grow it. Like, I'm sorry, but the D'Angelo Russell thing's kind of running its course. Jared Vanderbilt still hasn't come. Gabe Vincent is bad right now. Like, any help you can get, right? And you're not even going to let him develop because he's going to be playing like 4 games. It's weird.
Yeah, it doesn't make a ton of sense to me because it's like it's clearly not an NBA player right now, and that's fine. It's
right.
The first year you played a kind of 1 year of college basketball. You're a late bet, go get stashed and come back, but it's just he's too high profile, and this like I said, this is optically bad, and yeah, maybe you want him in the training facility before. He can't play. So just let him go in the G League, get his confidence up, get him chucking, get him big dog in there, and like just let him be on the road. Let him go through the ringers the being a G League player and not just LeBron's son who gets to stay around because LeBron is there.
Yeah. I don't get it. Another super chat, Tesla, you donating your salary this week. Pascal, OG, Van Fleet all make $40 million today. Plus you have Lowry, Norm Powell, Gasol, Serge too. Raptors were 53-19, 73% win in that season.
Tesla, thank you for proving my point. It's not a 1 season wonder. They were solid, my guy. They were solid. 7 games with the Celtics. They was pretty solid. It was looking good.
Okay.
All right.
Looking good.
Okay.
I don't know. Nobody was scared of him. I'm with Justin. You throw all your stats at me you want to. I'm not interested.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah,
I'm not mad at that. I can't argue that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're gonna tell me honestly, never mind is as good as take care, fine. Let's go.
There's not enough Drake fans here for that one. That was a good one. I see you, bro. I see you. That was clever. That was a clever one.
Do you guys think Bronny plays after his rookie deal's over in the NBA?
To be honest, if he does okay or decent in G League, yeah. But if he's getting cooked in G League, I just can't see it happening. You know what I'm saying? Like if he can't put decent numbers in G League, there's no way. His name can't get him that far. You know what I'm saying?
You just got to do one thing.
That's it. That's it right there.
You
got to have a thing.
I don't know what his thing is. He don't shoot.
Bro,
he just like don't shoot.
No, and it's hard. Like you don't have to be a great shooter, but you gotta be able to, like, they have to close out, you know? They gotta you need somebody to close out on you. And I feel like he can defend, but I think the thing that was so surprising, because I didn't watch any USC basketball, but he's way smaller than I thought he was. So like if you were gonna, and that doesn't mean he can't, you know, small people excel in the league all the time, but like Justin was saying, he's got to be able to do one thing really good. You know, and I don't know what that's going to be. He's either going to be a lockdown defender. Like, what is it? What are you going to do really well? Because right now,
like White's sort of saying, in theory, it's defense, but
yeah. I don't know. But yeah, weird story. All right, what else we got here? What else we got on the agenda? Oh yeah, just the injury stuff, right? So
it's crazy, man.
Right?
Chet is gone. We losing both of the big dudes up in OKC. They'll be playing Nelly ball lineups. I was like, yo, what's going on? I think they played Jalen Williams at the 5, right? I'm bugging.
Yeah, he did the tip. J-Dub did the tip. And he tried so hard. I don't know if you saw the clip of it. He was going up. I think it was against Zubac, and he did everything he could to get it. Respect.
That's crazy, man. It's a shame. Like I think everything we were excited for, like for the season, like they're all out. They're all injured. Like
Yeah, the
Like
Chet one sucks, man. Chet was like ball.
yeah, that
he
one's terrible. It's terrible.
And it's
he
just a
re-
bad fall.
it was really tough. I mean, that one, KD's now missing time, and he was playing crazy minutes. KD was playing crazy minutes early on, and the Suns look good, man. They were
Mhm.
winning like tough, close games. The Paolo one sucks so much. Like that one, I just like the Magic were fun, and they
Mhm.
seemed like, especially with how weird the East was, and then the Zion thing. I mean, the Pelicans just in general, they are without Zion, DeJounte, CJ McCollum, Jordan Hawkins. Who's the other guy that I'm blanking? Herb Jones, Jose Alvarado. Like they're without. Like we seriously, if we lived in New Orleans, we could get
Yo,
at least 5 to 7.
yo, the court side, like $65. Google it.
Yeah,
It's
that's
$65.
crazy.
That's why I said, yo, I had to look at the roster. I said, all of these guys are banged up. That's practically your whole team.
Yeah, it's real bad vibes over there. That they have to have some of the worst.
Oh
vibes
yeah,
in the NBA.
it's up there. It's up there for sure, man. It's up there for sure, man. It's crazy. It's
Uh,
crazy.
Borland in the chat was Jalen Noel. He is there. And if that's not good for New Orleans, but that is good for fantasy stuff. Jalen Noel is going to be fun for them, but it's not going to make them any good, I don't think. But it will be fun. They're running out basically a bunch of like 9th man, like Brandon Boston Jr. is playing like 35 minutes a game for them. Just they're tough. They're in tough stuff. But the Zion thing sucks. Also, he's saying Jonas to OKC. So Jonas will definitely get moved. I just don't. Do you think OKC would waste picks on getting something that they already have? Right? Because you think they just try to, all right, let's do this. Do you think they make a move, or do you think they just try to like survive till everybody gets back?
I think they're gonna try to make a move, but I
You
think
think
it's
so?
gonna be I think it's not gonna be for like that center. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think they might want like a bigger spark off the bench, or maybe like another point guard, because I feel like all their backup guards are like kind of like buckets in a sense. So they might like try to get like a 6-man, a backup guard, but I don't see after getting Hartenstein to get my man, what's his Giannis? I don't know how to say his name, but I just don't see the reason. But we don't know. The GM has done wonders for this team. He might flip it. You know what I mean? He might get him.
They got 1 billion picks.
Yeah, they got to do for real. They got to
literally
something.
have to do something.
Yeah, they got to do something.
They do have so many picks. That is true. I mean, that is I guess that is the counter, because I was kind of the side of like, wait till you can like really make a splash. But you're right. They already have those pieces that like they've got their main guy, SGA. They've got Jalen Williams as like their second guy. They've got all the other pieces. So they don't need to go like get a superstar. They just need to keep making like the edges, keep improving the edges. I still think they're going to be fine. They're going to win a ton of regular season games till they come back. I think SGA is so good, man.
He's one of the best right now, man. He's so fun to watch. It's like imagine if someone could be silky smooth but with an IQ. Like everybody that's silky smooth is just like, yo, I'm cool, I'm athletic, but he really knows what he's doing. When he gets to his spots, he knows how to make the pass, how to get you in the air, bump you, get the foul. It's beautiful. Shout out my man from Canada, man.
It was fun. And I know we were talking about Minnesota struggling earlier. Ant-Man's been similar for me, like in that SGA. Like he's launching more threes, and that's the thing that everybody's talking about. But he looks good. Like I think he needs those around him, whether it's Randall or, the guy that's the same age as me, Mike Conley, to step up a little bit more. But Ant looks fun. Ant and SGA are like two of my favorite league pass watches right now.
He's a bad boy. He's a bad boy.
He's nice.
He's a bad boy.
All right. What are we talking about here in the chat? I'm trying to catch up on the chat. What's up?
I have a quick one that I'm now. Somebody mentioned the Cavs, and I'm looking at their schedule, and like, how many wins do you think the Cavs get before their first loss? They're at 12-0 now.
Can you?
They play the Celtics next week, right?
Yeah. So right now, their next 8 up until December, because they play the Celtics again on December 1st in Boston. But so it is at Philly today, versus the Bulls, versus the Hornets, at the Celtics, on the 19th, Pelicans, Raptors, Hawks.
So 15, and then they're gonna take that L.
You think the Celtics get them?
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
I don't know, man. They look awesome.
You think it's 16 straight?
Dude, I feel like they could. I don't know. They seem built to win gross games, to win high scoring games, to win. Like they've got different guys. I think the coolest thing this season for them so far is that like Donovan Mitchell quarters 1 through 3 will do Donovan Mitchell stuff, and then in quarter 4, it's Darius Garland who's been taking over down the stretch.
Jinky.
And I think they're like. Oh, look at Stubbs right here. Stubbs. You should be producing ESPN segments.
Who's this person?
Right? Somebody get the producers a get up on the line.
Right? There we go.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think I think they could like they will lose a game. Nobody's winning all fucking 82, right? Like nobody's saying that. But I think they like I wouldn't be if I'm the Cavs, I'm not scared of anybody. Like, I feel like they can go in. I think they could go into Boston and beat them. I think they are a tough matchup for Boston, especially with no Porzingis, man. He's like, dude, Al Horford, like, come on. Like, it's cool. It's cool that he's there, but come on. And then it's Luke Cornett, which, hey, we're repping some Luke Cornett tonight, baby. We get some Luke Cornett right there, baby.
Come on.
Namias Keita.
Yo, you know what's the scariest shit to me about the Cavs though? They all look like they fuck with each other. Like I feel like Donovan's never been on a team where somebody does something cold and he's like, yeah, that's right. Every time somebody does something crazy, they're like, hell yeah, you was meant to do that. I said, oh nah, it's gonna be scary. It's gonna the vibes is up. The vibes is up in Cleveland.
The bench got like Kenny Atkinson is doing some wizardry shit. Like they had Ty Jerome come out there and like turn a game around. Like Georges Niang is out there doing Niang shit.
The minivan and Big Milk. That's what they call. That's what they call Jerome. Big Milk. This is what I seen on the internet. Big Milk.
No, you can't. That's a terrible nickname, dude.
Hey, the other dude's name is Mini Milk. No.
Yeah, but weirdly, Minivan's better than Big Milk. You can't call somebody Big Milk.
That's what they call him.
Hey, people have been canceled for less.
You heard what they call Robert Williams III?
Time Lord?
Boo Butt.
Oh, I haven't heard that.
Yeah, this is real shit. Google it. I'm not making it up. I wish I was freestyling this. These are all real things. Basketball Twitter, man. NBA
Boo
Twitter.
Butt. God, I need your algorithm, man. That algorithm sounds more fun than what I'm seeing right now. All right, let's talk some MVP for a second, just so Steve has to wax poetic on the Joker.
Yo,
does this pain you? How much does this hurt?
It hurts a lot. It hurts a lot, but I'm not gonna lie. I will be upset if he don't take it this year because he is wilding. He is fake. First of all, I don't believe that's him. That's AI. He's not on the court. They built that man in Serbia and then they shipped him over here. That's not a real. You wanna know how you know he's not real? Because when he got drafted, they showed us Taco Bell burritos. He's not a real bro. I'm telling you. My conspiracy is they made Jokic in 2018. The Jokic we see right now, they made him in 2018. That's not a real person, bro. 24, 14, and 12. What is that?
I texted the chat over the week and said, I think I said, Steve, close your eyes. And then I said, Jokic is averaging 29, 13, and 11, and is shooting 52% from 3. And Steve responded with, he's Jeremy Allen White on season 3 of The Bear. A great performance ain't going to save a bad season.
Tell me if I'm wrong. And fifth place is going to be nice for them. Fifth place is going to be nice.
But what's wild, though, is like the rest. Nobody in the West is like stepping up outside of OKC and like Golden State. Like Denver's still kind of right there, but they're doing kind of what Embiid did with the Sixers like 2 or 3 years ago. When Embiid's on the court, they're like plus 30. And then when he's off the court, they're minus 30.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, look, you say OKC. Let's not forget. He put 20, 20, and 16 on OKC.
That's crazy.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, Mike? That's insane. He's not real.
That is crazy.
He's not a real person, bro.
I can't even do that in like 2K.
Nah, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. You got to put this shit on rookie. Game sliders on like 80, dog. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, it is nuts. And and it's weird because like he's been putting up video game numbers for years now, right? But it feels different this year. And I don't know if it's because like we see, Jamal doesn't look like, peak Jamal. Aaron Gordon's missing time. Michael Porter Jr. is doing weird stuff on and off the court. And so you're like, they must be taking a step back. And then he goes 52% from three is crazy.
Nah, that's insane. What I think is the most impressive is like back in the day, it was like 20, 10, and 10. Yo, to have 20 and 20 is wild. You get what I'm saying? To have 20 and 20 is wild, bro.
And if his teammates,
times?
I was gonna say, and if his teammates didn't suck, he'd have like 17 times a game,
bro. Yeah.
And it's been looking better. Like I know last time I was on here, I was talking about him and Westbrook going back to back missing shots. It's not the case right now.
And there's been multiple clips now. It was the Timberwolves game where it was a really good like interview with Ant-Man and Rudy after the Timberwolves won that game, where Jokic like knew the play. And it was like in the crunch time or whatever. Yeah, and Ant and Rudy talking about it. I feel like we didn't even say anything, man.
Yeah, they was like, wait, what?
And then
did you know?
And the same thing happened in the Dallas game where they show the breakdown of him going. Like Michael Malone already called the defense, and then Jokic goes individually to each other guy on the floor, and he's like, "This is what they're gonna do." And then you watch the play happen. It's just so funny because everybody's like, "Oh, this guy doesn't give a shit about basketball." Like, I'm sorry, like clearly he does. Clearly he does. If he's,
I feel like he's there to do the job, but what he needs to do for real, because this is what I believe. I believe if Murray was a 7.5, they will be flying. All he got to do is show Murray all of the memes, the crazy shit people are saying, and they'll be all right. But he's just there to do his job. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Murray needs to put some fellatio on Snapchat and get back to where he was at. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what happened to him, bro. He went to France and he never came back the same. Dead ass.
Yeah.
Because before France, let's keep it real. He was cooking. He was cooking.
And I mean, it was like clear he was hurt a little bit. Like that's what he was battling, an injury. But then it was like, he's healthy, and like in the Olympics, supposedly he was healthy. So I don't know. I as long as he's ready in the playoffs, that's fine. And again, because like similar to the East, it's way more talented on the West, but it's still so close. You know what I mean? Like it's still, and nobody's running away with anything. So,
but if they could keep grabbing up W's with Aaron like out. When he comes back, you never know, man. That fifth seed could be number 4.
Number 4. Yeah, it's true.
You know what I mean?
True. Well, who's your top 3 then right now?
I'm going to say definitely OKC. I'm going to put Golden State 3rd.
Wow.
And then it's gonna be a random second team. It's gonna be one that we didn't expect. It's gonna be
Grizzlies.
You think so? It could be. It could be. Wait till my man Bane come back, Mr. UPN. Come back healthy, Mr. UPN. They need you.
Well, now they got UPN's brother, his little brother, Scottie Pippen Jr. He's out there.
He's playing hard, man. He's playing like he got something to prove, man.
Yeah, he is. They look good. All right, dudes, let's get out of here. We got anything else? We hit most of the stuff tonight.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. This is good. Look at us now, back on a weekly basis too. Is this 3 consecutive weeks right now?
Come
no
on,
different, baby. It's Emirates Cup season, so we're locked in.
We locked in, bro. We locked in like Justin doing the burpees on the sideline.
That's right, anything we gotta plug out into the world? Anybody got anything going on we gotta shout out?
Yeah, so the people watching, if you're in New York City and you ain't got nothing to do in 3 hours, come on down to UCB. I'm doing a 3-on-3 tournament. If you vote for me, I will get you a beverage, and then I'll get you a couple drink tickets if you go to my job. I need them votes, you feel me? But vote for me fairly. If we bomb, just lie to me. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even know this. You're doing the 3-on-3?
Yeah.
I was a last minute call up.
Oh, you bullpen? They called called the bullpen?
Somebody pulled the hammy. They blew out the shoulder. They said, Steve, you got
Start doing burpees. Who are you doing it with?
Chris Zalis and Paris Atkins.
Oh, that's fun. That's
Yeah,
a
that's
good time.
We're gonna have a good one. If y'all not doing anything, come on by as well.
Bro,
What time
I
is
saw
it?
that. I saw it too late. I already got dinner plans, but otherwise I would have swung through.
It's all good. It's all good. You know, it's
There you
just a
go.
show.
And I live in Greece, so there's
for sure.
Oh man. Well, this is great, dude. It was good to be back, guys. Well, have fun tonight. Justin, you got anything you need to shout out?
If you ever want to see improv, Tuesdays at UCB.
There you go.
Yeah, and in New York. Otherwise, nah, man. I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling out here, man.
Oh, you're the best. You're the best. All right, let's call it there. Good stuff, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. If you are watching this after the fact, or even if you're watching it live, go subscribe to the podcast feed too. Boost those numbers. Let's get some numbers up. We'll be back next week. Steve, get us out of here.
You just listen to 89 Cavs, the best basketball podcast in the world. That's Justin. That's Mike. May all your endeavors go well, and may all your jump shots be wet like water. Stay up like a hard dick. You heard me.